Support printing Qur'ans for non-Muslims. Just £1 per copy. Contribute now for endless rewards. Link in the description. Assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome to another episode of Smile to Jannah. In the United States, we are seeing mass protests. But the protests are so interesting because on the one hand you have people that are regarded in our society as the educated, the pinnacle, the creme de la creme, be it the politicians, be it the scholars, you name them, mate. Those guys seeing a genocide taking place, seeing mass violence taking place in Palestine are shtum. The other, they are vocally in favor of the oppressors. Why? Because they have the backing, they have the leverage. On the other hand, you have the masses, you have the people that are climbing the ladder. These individuals that are looked down upon by these elites, they are the ones that are taking a stand and standing on the right side of history, the side of the oppressed. And amongst them we are seeing students. There are mass protests taking place on university campuses where people, despite paying extortionate amount of fees, they are camping out in tents. Why? Because they want to side with the oppressed. And one such exemplification of this is a professor, if you can call him that, called Jonathan Udelman. I don't know if there's anything man about him, but Udel, definitely, I'll let you have that one, mate. But he's from a university called the Arizona State University. Let's watch the clip.
Literally in your face, that's right.
You're disrespecting my religious
Why are you wearing a mask?
Like,
You're so
literally.
you should be happy with what you're doing.
Boundaries.
What does this have to do with religion? You're spewing hate. What does this have to do with religion?
Sense of humanity, bitch.
Get the out of my
No.
Out of here. Yeah, who invited you here? Go back to jihad. Go.
So this professor, who ironically teaches politics and ethics,
He was a teacher.
it boggles my mind that if this is the state of the professors, what hope can we really have for the students? And this guy has been probably a closet Zionist for God knows how long. And you've had this innocent student who goes home and goes, you know what, I thought I got an A. I don't know how I got a C. I think the professor's got it in for me. This is one of the cases that you probably might be right. So let's have a look at this professor. He seems to be getting in her face, yeah, as if he's marking his territory with his skeleton chest. Then, as if to confirm the analogy that I'm about to say, he, with his closed fists, thrusts himself like a chimpanzee. This teacher alone disproves the theory of evolution because it is clear that not everybody has evolved. If we have unclassified species, might I add, and if you want to classify him right here, right now, and get the Nobel Poop Prize, then we can call him the Homo Doofus. So she asks him, as obviously they're having a difference of opinion with regards to political issues, as you're supposed to have, especially on an educational campus, might I add. She says, can you respect my religious boundaries? Some mug in the background, a side man, a hype man goes, this is not a religious issue. When your political figures seem to be quoting the Old Testament, seem to be quoting God, seem to be saying this is written, this is said to be our land, as is mentioned in the Torah, even though that's not what she's referring to. She's referring to not being touched by this knockoff version of Louis Theroux. And he responds as educators do by saying, you disrespected my humanity, and proceeds to call her a bitch. Whoa. Humanity? I didn't agree to that premise. I'm just about okay with you calling yourself a chimp. And no disrespect to all the normal chimps out there. I know you don't want to claim him, but he identifies as one clearly by his body language. And then in an interview, he proceeds to say, I'll see what's going on around the country. Oh, okay. Jewish students being intimidated. Oh, so being an educator, one might think it was the intimidation part that he's got an issue with. Well, you're wrong there. Because I think my man was just pissed because he was missing out on the action. So now that this mug has been, I think I can assume that he's been removed because they say, the university says he is no longer permitted to be on our campus and will never teach here again. Well, thank God for that. Now you can put on your CV when you're waiting outside the job center, bullying students. That'll go down well for the next school that opts to hire you. Guys, what a joke. You know what I mean? And this guy felt emboldened enough to do this in public. He was backed up by other people. It boggles my mind how on a daily basis we're seeing crimes being committed to the maximum. Yet you've got people like this. I don't know. This guy can, if this is what education is. And you know what? I'm being won over by the other side that says that schools are literally taking the creativity, the intellect, the intelligence away from students and making them cogs in a factory. They are taking away the entrepreneurial mindset, the critical thinking, and getting them just to line up outside, sit down like good boys, raise your hands, you know what I mean? Getting them ready for the work environment, getting them ready to just follow instructions. And it's really refreshing to see that students are not towing the line, that there is some hope in this breaking system. See you guys next time. Assalamu alaikum.